And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be carrying on the main story for Final Fantasy XIV's expansion, Endwalker. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Favnair at 3016. We need to talk to Alpha Node. So the quest is called That We Might Live. Alpha Node is determined to offer the villagers what succor he can. So I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsuya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Cool. Let's go talk to Matsuya. Oh, Mithrie. This is Uravet, the elder here. He is her, but praise be to the sisters he still lives. Young Matsuya here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There were no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babies struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsuya, do you perchance remember Kirasaf and Mayvan? The young couple who always brought you your freshest catches. Or bought your freshest catches. How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Yerasaf and Mayvan bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear that they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child still, but a tiny babe. To elude those fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help. Yeah, I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. Okay. So, let's see if it's far. Yeah, it's fairly far. So, let's go. Okay, so we caught up with Matsuya. So the temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please stay back. That was Kasaraf. Oh no, this is not good. I'll take a look. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Okay. So let's do it. The mobs around here are level 85. I'm a little bit ahead of the curve because I'm already 89. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Talk to Kesarov. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Mithrie. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is someone, anyone? My arm's so heavy, and my legs. I cannot feel my legs. Mom, spaghetti. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need... Kesarov. No, Kesarov, you must stay strong. More time. I thought I had... I don't want to die. Dry the tears. Speak to Kesarov. I mean, we need to try and distract him. Thank you. Please find them. Mervan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palika Stand. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Kesarov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. In the meantime, we'll just leave you to the crows. Okay, let's survey the area. It's not too far away. Seems to be a small area, though, for us to search. Okay, it's Chloe over here. Alright, this is the destination. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mervan and the child must be elsewhere. Okay. Again, not too far away. Hopefully we'll find them. Havana's Remorse. I needed to explore this out more. Hopefully I will when it comes to unlocking flying when I do the 8th current guide. Here's the destination. Sense a hostile presence. Dead. Go to the next place. Again, it's not too far away. Let's try and avoid extra mobs if we can. Cord. Sorry, let's see what's here. If Mervan and her daughter came through this area recently, I see no evidence of their passage. Alright. Let's talk to Matsia. As they say, like, we looked everywhere, we still can't find them. Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. O gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mervan and her little one to safety. Cool. Meanwhile, in the skies above Favnir. Oh yeah, they were doing something, weren't they?
No more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man? These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you. Served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Raz-at-Han hangs in the balance. We have company.
I am ready.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing!
Okay, 1 versus 10. Let's see how they do. Okay, let's talk to Matsia. The next quest is called When All Hope Seems Lost. Matsia cannot help but fear the worst. If Mavan fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy. You must try to stay calm, Matsuya. You cannot let fear consume you. You want... do you want to turn into a beast like the others? Fear consume me? What are you talking about? Then I too could become a beast? I understand, I think. I've seen To the Wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in their absence. Or our absence, sorry. Elise and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsuya speak with Elder Eurovet? Please explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. We will save Mavan and her child. We can do that much for Karasaf. Okay, so let's go talk to the Elder. I am heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Karasaf, but he... no more, I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Kesaraf may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevan and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if, in your search, you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe, and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. Cool. Alright. So, not too far away. So we have to go find them. I guess they're just outside patrolling the town. Make sure it's safe. But I am pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free. No doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsuya? If we follow Chrysoda south, we will arrive at Parusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Mavan sought shelter there. Perhaps other villagers are there as well. And then it's settled. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Parusa as quickly as we are able, with me. Okay, so let's go and catch up. Okay, so we seem to have a fight. Do it. Alright, let's talk to this villager. Thank you, I thought I was done for. Mervan, she is a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beast. And with her child, gods. Worry not for me, I can make my way back to the village on my own. Okay, Is Marcia far? Not really. So let's go. Again, let's see if we can find them. Try and avoid any sort of fights. Okay, there's Matsia right there. So, Mithrie, wait. Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alphinaud and Elise have gone to do what they can, but there are so many more than I could count. You must be ready. Alright. So let's defeat the beasts in the 3 locations. I guess this is the closest one. Okay, there's one there. Guess I'll do a sort of anti-clockwise circle. Okay, almost dead. As a tank, like I said, it's really important for me to try and increase my DPS with the Chocobo. Nice to have the emergency heals as well. Okay, let's go to the next one. So again, it's not too far. Yep, there it is. Defeat this mob. Okay, almost dead. Dead. Okay, let's go to the last one. Trying to avoid any fights along the way. So it's not too far away from where we were. Okay, here's Alphinaud. Ah, okay, here it is. Alright. So now let's go talk to Alphinaud, who's just over there. So there you are. How fare the others? I see. So you've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mithrie?
Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But Where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My
I mean,
friends!
can you blame them?
This is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Methven, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Hey. Okay, so what's our next quest? Next quest is called Warm Hearts, Rekindled Hopes. Though Alice is gazing out intently between the trees. Like, we're standing literally so close. Over there, my view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Mithrie, go with Mattia and search along the river. Alphanode and I will circle around from the south. Okay. Okay, so we need to go there. Again, not too far away. It looks like, looking at the map, that we are getting close to finishing Fav now. Then I can unlock flying in the sun. Okay, right there. Again, not too far away.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't, please!
There. Nice. Oh, to the rescue. Uh-oh. Now what's up?
No! God have mercy!
Save her. A kid. You still holding a kid or not? Mervyn's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death, no doubt, came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Uh-oh. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she still surely will not survive unless you can carry her to the surface at once. Alright. Let's go. Have Alphano tend to the baby. Okay, how do I get out of here? Is there the staircase over there? Alright. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Once we get to Alpha Node, we'll continue. Okay, we've caught up with Alpha Node. So, did you find Mervyn the child? Damn it all. You have the child. Let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker.
Strange.
My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matsia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way. No. No! Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
I mean, if there's ever time to go Super Saiyan, now would be it. Nice. Sinian to the rescue.
The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matzia.
I have a feeling he'll be fine. He had help from on high.
What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Mattia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Okay, let's again talk to Alpha Node. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palica's stand to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mervyn and Kezra died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Alright. And let's move straight on. So I guess this is the last quest of this zone, because it's going to give us an Aether Current. So it's called Simple Pleasures. Estinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You are ready then? In that case, let's head to Palica's stand. No doubt Vitra is waiting us. Okay, so can we teleport? Yep, we can teleport straight there. Okay, let's talk to Vitra. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matzia returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl have already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbours. How many children of Favner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death another void can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory, as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kesaraf and Mahan's blade is a child of Favner as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that, were it not for you, brave Matzia and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumours that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. True from par, but not in whole. I am Vitra, and for years, uncounted have this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap with Ahawan as my loyal servant. Are my eyes to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Nidhana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mervan's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that that young Varshan was created to serve you as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum? A rumour has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a Mamet indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Awan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though, if truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviours, not only at Radzahan, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the stars yet wants for salvation. Once more, with my colleagues and I, commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. It would seem that this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radzahan fares. What will you do, Scions? I wait for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might ask a favour. Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Okay. So Favner is nearly done now. Okay, let's talk to Nidhana. So, needs to simmer just a little bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The Red Sky, these terrible beasts, what in the name of the sisters is happening here in Favner? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are, a pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. Lovely sentiment, Nidhana. By all means, allow us to assist. Cool. So she's given us some tea to hand out. So while you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the Wakeful Tarona. Okay, so let's give out tea. So look at them all, lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I for one intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Okay, so let's hand over some hot chai, which is just Arabic for tea as well. So a mug of piping hot chai brewed from aramic tea leaves, flavored with Nidhana's secret blend of herbs and spices, then mixed with rich milk. I'm sure it means tea in many languages. Cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It's precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe that I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Okay, so giving out 1 cup. The other 2. Okay, we have to give it to this wary citizen. So, wait, I know you. It's like, what was it like Mithrie just standing right up people's, butts? You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Razathan hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Okay, let's hand over. Cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. But that is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work. Once we finish this cup, thank you. Alright, and then let's see where the last one is.
One eternity later.
There they are. Okay, let's go. So, I'm sorry. I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it was all I could do but to run. All the while, I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. This is for me. We used to drink chai together, often. Share stories of steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory and for we who must remember. Okay. Alright, let's talk now to Nidhana. Thank you for delivering the chai, Mithrie. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no sign of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try and keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts, but we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition. But it is only an acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Cool. And we have now got the Aether Current for the zone, which means we can now unlock flying in the zone, which I will probably do next. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.